ReneA P. Yes, I know. Where have I been? It's been a long, I don't even know how long it's been. It's just been long. All right, so here's the truth. I quit. I am so done with this business. And I have a couple of reasons. So I actually highlighted most of this into my blog, but obviously I wanted to come on video because I like being on video. I like shooting these nice things and talking to the audience. So here's what's been going on. My business, I started my business as a senior project while I was in college. And initially the project was about determining if this business model, an online consignment shop and Instagram boutique at the time, if that was a viable business plan. So, did all the research. I did all the studying. I basically used my experiences by trying to sell clothes online and trying to reach out to all markets and just learning about social media marketing and digital marketing and e-commerce. I've done so much research, so much learning, and I'm not saying that I'm not proud of all of that learning, but I just have to say that after a year and a half of working on this business, I cannot confidently say that this is a profitable business model. Now, obviously, that just means I probably just need to do a little bit more research. You're probably thinking like, what, this business is so cool, what you do is so cool, but it's just like, I've been taking a lot of self-reflection on trying to figure out what is my purpose, what this business means to me, and how I can be both a environmentalist and a businesswoman at the same time. Now, another reason why I'm so frustrated with all of this is because I've been reading a lot about sustainable fashion and just learning about textile waste and I'm reading all of these different articles. In fact, I recently just read an article from Dazed and Confused where they were talking about how size inconsistencies is really it's detrimental to both like your mind, because you just think like, I'm usually this size in this brand, but today I'm not this size. Why is that? It's like it really hurts your mentality. But another thing is a lot of these brands, once a customer returns something, if they're allowed to return it, they end up just throwing it away, which was very shocking to me. At the first time, I've actually known about this for quite some time, but it was very shocking to learn that most brands, once you return an item, they just throw it away, which is obviously incredibly wasteful, but I guess according to them, it's much cheaper for them to just throw something away rather than to put it back on the sales floor. And I just think that's really awful, especially if it's something that, someone probably only tried it on, didn't even wear it out, So it's just got me thinking about all of the issues when it comes to fashion and this industry, and I feel like I'm putting way too much pressure on myself to try to solve every issue and every problem. And it's hard because on one hand, I want to be this savior, but on the other hand, I have bills to pay. Like, I gotta make some money, and this business isn't really making me any money. So what does that mean? Okay, first of all, I'm not actually like officially quitting because, if you know me, I'm an Aries, I'm stubborn. I don't quit. I always just try to find new solutions. And that is why ReneA's Closet is no longer considered an online consignment shop. We are now just an upcycle brand, meaning all the pieces that we get in, or all the pieces that I might thrift, I'm going to be focusing more on the creation side, because that is something that I feel that is missing from fashion. Fashion is missing the art and the beauty. Too often, we just think of fashion as just a way of flexing, as a way of just, getting likes and clicks on Instagram and on social media. But fashion is an art form, and it's so upsetting that I can't even see it as art anymore. Even just most recently, like, I was so upset while I was making a piece, not because I was messing up on stitches or my machine was acting up, which, if you're a crafter, if you're a seamstress or a sewist, you know how that goes. But I was so frustrated because after I had finished the piece and it was looking really good, all my scenes were great, all my lines were lining up, I just sat there for a moment and just thought like, wow, I really hate this. Like, I hate sewing. And that's when it clicked in my mind that I need to reevaluate all of this. So I want to say thank you to everyone who has been supporting me throughout this entire like crazy journey, especially my boyfriend RJ. He has literally been like my rock. He is literally the one that I'm always bouncing off ideas with. Like, he honestly, he might as well just be like co-owner of the business. Like, ReneA's Closet wouldn't be ReneA's Closet without him. And of course, I want to say thank you to everyone that still will continue to support me in the future. Like I said, I just want to focus more on the creation. That doesn't mean I'm giving up on my mission. We're still about sustainability. We're still about promoting sustainability. We're still going to do some of our fun stuff like the unique minutes. I want to introduce unique segments. I'm still going to thrift. This time I want to thrift and just thrift for myself, because I usually thrift thinking about other people and like finding items that other people will like. But I want to thrift for myself because I've been having a couple of body issues and nothing seems to fit anymore, and I've been getting kind of lazy with my fashion sense, and I want to go back to my original roots. And speaking of original roots, we have also decided to change the blog, and now it's called The Fashion, which was another project that I did when I was in 8th grade, my online magazine. So yeah, I want to just focus on creation, want to focus on fashion. I'll still focus on sustainability, but I just want to have fun again. And I don't want to take myself too seriously anymore. So in the meantime, thanks for sticking by. You can read all about it on the blog. I can probably link it. If this is on YouTube, I can link it in the description. If you're on Instagram, if you're viewing this on Instagram, you can just, go to my website. And yeah, so thank you everyone, and have a great evening. With love, ReneA P.